Dragon Ball has had many villains over the years, ranging in strength, so this video won't be ranking them by strength. I'm just going to give you my top 15 favorite Dragon Ball villains. In this video, I won't count Vegeta as a villain, because even though he did start out as one, he's changed and become a hero, and he even has a family. To start off the list, we have Broly at number 15. Now Broly might not be a villain, and I didn't count Vegeta in this list, but Broly is a threat to Earth and even the universe. Losing control and growing infinitely powerful as seen in Dragon Ball Super Broly. He was evenly matched with Goku and Vegeta, and he didn't have any real training. But the more he got hit, the angrier and stronger he would get, until Freeza killed his father Paragus and he exploded, forcing the two to fuse into Gogeta to save the universe. They were so powerful they even broke through to a different dimension. Broly was so powerful that Gogeta was going to kill him with his final Kamehameha, but he was wished away and saved. At number 14, I'm going to put Freeza. Freeza is one of the series' longest villains, and that's why he's not lower on the list. Freeza has grown more powerful over the years and his forms were really cool, but he could have been so much stronger if he wasn't so arrogant and trained. Just like Goku and Vegeta, he could have unlocked countless new forms and become one of the most powerful beings in the universe. But he's been killed and revived too many times, and I think we can all agree we would like to see other villains like number 13 on this list, Cell. Cell was a pretty cool and strong foe, being able to absorb his enemies to make himself more powerful. He was also an android, meaning he had unlimited stamina, and if even one of his cells was not destroyed, he could rebuild himself. But he was eventually killed and never brought back, so we never got to see him get new forms or get stronger, which sucks. Number 12 and 11 are Kunber and Cooler. Kunber is a cool new addition to the Saiyans, an ancient, psychotic, extremely powerful beast. He can go Super Saiyan 3 and has a history with the original Super Saiyan God, as he angrily shouted when he saw Goku's red form. Everything about Cooler is awesome, from his final form to his ability to turn golden like Freeza, without ever training. Eventually he was captured by Fu and turned into Metal Cooler, where he proved how strong he was by fighting and defeating Super Saiyan 3 Kunber. But unfortunately, neither one of them are canon, so we don't get to see much of them. I'm putting Goku Black at number 10, because Super Saiyan Rose looks sick. Black is the only one that can access it, and it's the divine counterpart of Super Saiyan Blue. His ominous and dark vibe just contrasts so perfectly with the pink from Rose. He can also extend his God Split cut into various shapes and forms using his alteration type key manipulation technique, as seen when he creates a pink sword or scythe from his hand. The reason why he's not lower on the list is because he's just Zamasu in a stolen Goku body. Janemba is the destructive creature coming in at number 9. He's capable of using his power to alter the reality to his liking, with no regard for how it affects others, showing an obsessive need to control. Insulting his magic weakens him, showing that he's really just an angry, emotional child. But when he does transform into Super Janemba, he easily overpowers Goku and Vegeta, until he's eventually defeated by Super Gogeta, after Pikkon insulted him to buy them time to fuse. His easy defeat is why he's not lower on the list. Baby is a parasite whose purpose for living is to see through the annihilation of the Saiyan race, placing him at number 8. However, as his name implies, Baby is highly immature and is prone to fits of rage and panic, as well as not taking his battle seriously. This ultimately leads to his defeat by Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Maju. Number 7 is Fu. During his youth, he's not exactly good or evil, as he uses time rift for his own benefit and creates time paradoxes on purpose in order to absorb more power. However, he later tries to use these powers to better the world, but he does engage in questionable actions, such as illegally altering history and imprisoning various fighters from across time on the prison planet. He also released the dangerous core area warriors simply to make things interesting, and turned Cooler into his puppet by converting him into Meta Cooler. Buu has been around since the beginning of time and is number 6 on this list. Buu's only reason for existence was to cause absolute destruction. He enjoyed the destruction he brought to the universe, reveling in the devastation he wreaked. He only wanted Goku and Vegeta to push him to his limits for fun. Eventually, he was defeated and reborn as Oob. But having so many forms and being so ridiculously powerful and merciless makes him one of the top villains on this list. Zamasu was an incredibly powerful Kai who wanted to rid the universe of mortals, believing that they were the gods' only failed creation, and not worthy of the Kai's protection, as they committed the same mistakes over and over again. Coming in at number 5, he eventually fused with his past self, Goku Black, and became so powerful, not even Super Saiyan Blue Vegito could defeat him, resulting in Zeno being called to erase him from existence. Hearts is number 4 on the list and the leader of the core area warriors. His goal is to destroy Zeno. Not much is really known about him or the core area warriors as a whole, but we do see him in the Super Dragon Ball Heroes promotional anime, where he joins with the Universe Seed, becoming the ultimate God Slayer Hearts. As of the last episode, he's no match for Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta, but we still haven't seen the full extent of his power, and I doubt this is as strong as he can get if his goal is to kill the Zenos. Moro comes in at number 3, having no respect for life in general. Rather, he views them all as food for his pleasure and scoffs at people who try to stop him. Moro boasts a high level of battle power and an even higher level of magic power. The Grand Supreme Kai uses all of his god powers to seal away Moro's magic, and the Galactic Patrol are able to capture him. Then after eons of imprisonment, most of his power was drained away. Arms is number 2, an artificial lifeform with an AI created by Celis to integrate combat data into his programming and eventually become the strongest fighting force in existence. Arms first transforms by absorbing 100% full power Freeza and Super Perfect Cell, and then again after absorbing Goku Black, Super Saiyan Rose, and Hit, and lastly he fuses with Celis. Celis, also known as the Fearsome Enforcer of Justice, is the number 1 villain on this list. He was the first Time Patroller, and could technically be infinitely powerful as he is able to absorb anyone he wants through arms, boosting his power. Also, his artificial intelligence is ever growing, constantly integrating new combat data that would eventually make him untouchable. For this reason, if he was able to absorb all of the villains on this list, or even all of the strongest characters in Dragon Ball, he would become unstoppable, and would easily be able to defeat the Omni King, making him the new ruler of the multiverse. This is my ranking of the top villains in the Dragon Ball universe. If I missed any, or you think someone should be moved up or down, let me know in the comments section and I'd love to talk about it with you. If you guys enjoyed the video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and turn on post notifications so you'll never miss another video. Thanks for watching, and come back soon to find out what we have next on Dragon Ball.